Building Ideas is proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.
Building ideas, lots of great ideas you really need to know. Building ideas, sit back, relax and enjoy the show.
Hello, we're going to have a bit of fun today and start up with a trivia question. Who do you think built this beautiful home? Well, if you've been watching Building Ideas over the past few weeks, you might have guessed Alan Shepherd, and you'd be 100% right. It really is a special home, and I can't wait to show you inside. Part of the design element was that it had to be built over a split level, which was really quite tricky, seeing as though this is a very flat block. But once you get inside, you're going to see that they've easily achieved that, along with lots of other special building elements. The facade of the home was designed to complement the surrounding wartime residences, with the unique garage door really being the only major standout contemporary feature. The home's asymmetrical entrance is highlighted by striking alucobond-cladded columns that set the tone for the rest of the hallway. Upon entering the home, guests are greeted by a portrait vision of a generous lap pool. Then the hallway wraps around again to reveal another stunning vista, this time the main living room with soaring 4.8 metre high ceilings that have been perforated with skylights and large spanning openings that virtually draw the pool into the main living area and flood this area with stunning natural light all year round. It's a beautiful home, and I look forward to showing you some of its standout features. It's a very busy show, so let's get started. I'm going to catch up with Commissioner for Consumer Affairs about all things solar. We'll look at why there are so many cranes on our city skyline. And Andrew showcases a new display home built by the Chellis Homes. The facade with the lovely clean lines actually hides the grandeur that lies within. The building products, the fixtures and fittings that have been selected, and just the natural light that bathes the back living area adds to the beauty. Of course, I'm going to show you right throughout the home today, but first of all, it's over to Andrew, who has our regular Meet a Master Builder segment.
I'm at Brighton, and today's Meet the Master Builder segment is all about G-Force Building and Consulting. G-Force Building and Consulting specialise in all types of building and construction work, including both commercial and residential. However, one of their points of difference is that they're a one-stop shop. They have 3 designers and drafters in their professional team who are able to develop plans, specifications and designs right from initial concepts through to what's required to complete a major renovation or addition. Paul is the main man behind G-Force Building and Consulting. Paul, tell me a bit about this site. How long have you been here and what's the project?
Okay, well this is a 260 square metre extension here at Brighton. It's basically a new house, if you like, on the back of the old one. New kitchen, living area, games room, couple of bedrooms, couple of bathrooms. We started in late March, it's almost finished now.
What are the major steps that you've got left to finish?
Kitchen's going in at the moment and all the rest of the cabinetry. And the sanitary ware plumbing just finishing off, and then the client's going to finish most of the rest themselves.
And when we were talking earlier, you were telling me about your background as a draftsman, is that right?
Yeah, I started off as a building designer drafter many years ago, and then I worked for another building company for nearly 10 years and started G-Force about 4 years ago.
Okay, great. And so far, how's the business going?
Yeah, going well. We're sort of steadily growing, and we've done a lot of commercial work, and the last 12 to 18 months we've started doing a lot more of this type of project with residential work.
Paul, you guys have got a really good reputation for the work that you do on heritage-listed buildings. Tell me a bit about your heritage work.
Yeah, we're one of the preferred contractors for the state government on heritage sites, so we're doing work at the moment at Ayers House, the Art Gallery and Government House as well, so that keeps us pretty busy. We really love that sort of work.
And tell me, what's the main point of difference that G-Force offers to their customers?
Probably the fact that we're, as well as general builders, we're also building designers, so we can work with clients and do the plans and designs. Sometimes we just do that and that's it. Other times we do the building work off other people's plans, but our preference is what we call our concept to completion service, where we work with a client from start to finish to develop the concept, and they can deal with that one person right through to completion.
So if you like what you've seen, get in contact with Paul and the team at GeForce Building and Consulting. They're a great bunch of guys and they can help you turn your dream into reality. If you want some more information about them, visit their website, geforcebc.com.au.
Building ideas. Building ideas.
A few weeks ago, we visited Seaford Meadows to have a look at the Evoca built by DeCellis Homes. Today, we're back in Seaford Meadows, but this time it's to have a look at this house, the Cedar Retreat, a brand new display in the DeCellis Homes range. The Cedar Retreat is stylish and contemporary, and the neutral fawn-coloured render, coupled with the woodland grey colour-bond roof, sets a tone of timeless quality and appealing simplicity. The floor plan is practical and conducive to comfortable family living, something which the Cedar Retreat is all about. It boasts 4 well-sized bedrooms, including a master suite with a spacious walk-through robe and well-appointed ensuite. The Cedar Retreat really is the ideal home, not only because it has 4 bedrooms, but also because it boasts several living areas, including this retreat space, which backs onto the open-plan family kitchen and living area. One of the other outstanding features of this home is the great alfresco area, which is built in under the main roof of the home, making it a seamless transition from indoor to out, and the perfect place to entertain family and friends all year round. The Cedar Retreat really does offer something for everyone. There's even a home theatre that could easily double as a third lounge area as well. This is the gourmet kitchen, and it's obviously well appointed with all the latest designer appliances. The joinery in this home is sleek and contemporary, yet it's also very practical. So if I had to sum up the Cedar Retreat, I'd say that this is a great family home, and it also offers outstanding value for money. And as a special offer to Building Ideas viewers, DeCellis Homes has released the Cedar Retreat in a new complete home package range. For $225,520, you can have the Cedar Retreat with the DeCellis homemaker specifications and also receive carpets, timber laminate flooring to the living areas, reverse cycle air conditioning and blinds. What a great deal. That works out to just over $760 per square metre. Now that's a bargain. The Cedar Retreat is open every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday from 1:30 to 5 p.m. In the meantime, if you'd like further information, you can visit the website at decellishomes.com.au.
One of the most common concerns people have when they're building, renovating or generally improving their properties is the cost associated with it. And I'm sure it won't surprise you to hear that the cost of living is on the increase, especially when it comes to heating and cooling bills. It's little wonder then that many householders are opting to install solar, encouraged by recent government rebates with the promise of cheaper energy and the potential to use the excess to put it back into the grid. There are still some things you should be aware of if you're considering having solar panels installed.
When governments offer rebates, you tend to see a number of companies springing up to meet the increased demands, but there are strict requirements in relation to how solar companies operate their business, from providing quotes to entering into contracts to taking payments, and in relation to the installation itself. There's also requirements in relation to the standard of the quality of the materials that they're providing.
There are so many different companies offering to install solar, and the majority of them are very good and very professional. So make sure your installer is accredited to do the work, and if you're ready to enter into a contract, have a clear start and end date.
Consumer Business Services website has a lot of information for consumers in relation to entering into contracts with traders, and also in relation to the obligations of those traders, their licence requirements, and also the obligations to consumers. But we really urge people to use only those people who have building licences or electrical licences when they're doing this sort of work.
Check the terms and conditions to ensure that everything that's been promised to you verbally is in the contract, and find out if there's any potentially hidden costs you haven't anticipated.
We really encourage people to do their homework, talk to people, do your research, get all the facts before you enter into any contract. There's so many variables in relation to getting solar panels installed, from the quality of the materials that you're getting to the experience and the knowledge of those people who are doing the installations. So really do your research, but generally it's the case of you get what you pay for.
And remember, Consumer and Business Services is there to protect the public and assist them if things do go wrong, whether it be contracts, payment disputes, the standard of work or the quality of equipment. So if you have any issues or you want any more information, you can log on to the Consumer Business Services website or give them a call on 131 882.
Building ideas. Building ideas.
In past episodes, we've spoken about apprentices and mentors in our regular CAM segment. So today, I thought we'd look at the vital role that host employers play in the Construction Apprenticeship Mentoring Scheme. CAMS is a national industry-wide approach to help create a future for people working in building and construction. It's nationally coordinated and based on developing a network for apprentices by pairing them with qualified industry mentors and setting them up with various host employers. It's the combination of mentors and host employers that ensures the wide-reaching success of this terrific scheme. Host employers are the companies that hire apprentices from the Master Builders Group training scheme. They provide them with ongoing opportunities to improve their skills and trade knowledge, and they also give them one-on-one training, guidance and support. But perhaps most importantly, they pass on their years of knowledge and experience. Whilst there is a large array of benefits for apprentices to work with a host employer, there are also many benefits for the host. They have access to people who are dedicated to wanting to improve and advance their knowledge of their particular trade, and they can access them at significantly subsidised hourly rates. Perhaps one of the best aspects for host employers is to be able to increase their workforce if and when they need to, in order to keep up with and meet their changing workflow. Tony Virgo is a host employer with the Master Builders Group training scheme and currently has 3 carpentry apprentices working for him on site. Tony, why did you decide to become a host employer?
Look, there's lots of reasons. It's a fairly flexible program. Look, especially for me, apprentices are just an ideal way of getting young lads in and just teaching them about what's going on with carpentry, but they're always keen and they want to learn. So to me, apprentices are the way to go. And as far as I'm concerned, going through the Master Builders is just fantastic. If they've got to go to trade school or they're sick, there's always availability of having another apprentice come in and filling their spot. So yeah, it's been good for me.
So what have been the major benefits of the program for you though?
Oh, I think just that flexibility, because the kids they come in and they want to learn. So as far as I'm concerned, that's what I want to do. I want to teach kids to get them up and running with their carpentry. Obviously the CAMS program and the mentoring programs that they do, it just gives opportunities for kids who are really struggling or have some personal issues to maybe finish their apprenticeship or to come in and just try and get themselves straight through their life and point them in the right direction. And if we can give them a bit of guidance, I think that's absolutely gold.
It sounds like CAMS and the Master Builders Group training scheme is the way to go if you're an apprentice looking to finish your qualifications, or if you're a host employer looking to hire an apprentice. Likewise, if you work in building and construction and would like to do your bit as an industry mentor to help apprentices achieve their success. If you'd like more information about CAMS, you can have a look at the website alinksa.org.au, or you can contact the Master Builders Association direct on 8211 7466.
It's wonderful to see that there are so many industry professionals that are really doing their bit to secure the future of the building and construction industry. What a great incentive CAMS is. Now I'm back in today's lovely feature home in the Kitchen and Mills area, and as you can imagine, it has all the latest designer appliances and fixtures. I also mentioned a little earlier about the wonderful high ceilings. It really creates that sense of space and airiness. In fact, it's just flooded with light and is really quite lovely. A state-of-the-art CBus home automation system has also been integrated throughout this home, enabling the owners to control virtually the entire home remotely from their mobile phone. There's a home theatre, which is naturally ventilated and enhanced by the inclusion of a cellar that features a built-in kitchenette and connects directly to the outside. There are 2 bedrooms and a study, all of which are very spacious and well located to the well-appointed wet areas. It's time for a quick break now, but when we return, we're going to visit one of our state's most iconic building sites and see why there's so many cranes on the skyline.
Building ideas. Building ideas.
When you drive through the city of Leyte, you see so many cranes on the skyline. In fact, I've never seen so many cranes. I take it as a sign that things are happening. Adelaide is getting a facelift and it's wonderful. We commonly think of master builders building and renovating our homes, but they're actually also responsible for constructing our commercial buildings, including schools, offices, hospitals, shops and sporting facilities. Currently, there are around 15 cranes on various construction sites in the city centre, enabling work to progress on projects including the new hospital, the Health and Medical Research Institute, the Adelaide Oval, various university projects, and the Riverbank footbridge we featured in an earlier episode. Adelaide really is a beautiful city, and when you think about all the new buildings and developments that are due to finish over the next few years, it's going to be even more vibrant, especially on a national level. The most iconic and easily recognisable would be the new Royal Adelaide Hospital and the South Australian Health and Medical Research Institute that's located here at North Terrace. The new RAH is set to be a world-class healthcare facility and will replace the existing Royal Adelaide Hospital. The brief required an innovative and creative design, and key to the new hospital is to create an optimal healing environment for its patients and positive working environment for the staff. There's a focus on natural light and bringing nature inside with internal gardens and balconies. Still in the early stages of construction, there are 8 cranes and over 550 workers on site. In the last month, they've poured over 4,880 square metres of concrete. Now that's a lot of concrete. The finished hospital will be equivalent to 28 metro buses in length. It will be the first hospital to offer only single rooms, providing significant benefits for patients and staff. Due to be completed in 2016, the new hospital will be architecturally inspiring, innovative and technologically advanced. The South Australian Health and Medical Research Institute, or SAMRI as we call it for short, is going to be located along with the Royal Adelaide Hospital here at the city's West End. The first facility to be built within the new health and medical precinct, and it's scheduled for completion later this year. The SAMRI is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for South Australia to deliver a world-class research facility. It will foster innovation and improvements in health services and lead to improved health outcomes for the whole community. It will house the headquarters of the South Australian Health and Medical Research Institute. These sites are quite significant for Adelaide and South Australia, and it's great to see so many master builders doing their bit to bring it to fruition. If you'd like more information, you can contact the master builders via their website mbasa.com.au. It really is exciting to see so much building going on in Adelaide. Now, I'm back in today's feature home built by Alan Shepherd Constructions, and I just had to show you this magnificent bathroom. It's quite spectacular. Come and have a look at this. Isn't this just amazing? I love the way the bathroom has been built over the split level. You've got your twin vanities set up there, and down here, your gorgeous freestanding bath that looks out onto the stunning pool and spa. It's just luxurious. Even the tile selections are interesting and completely enhance the overall look of this bathroom. The master suite is superb. It's both spacious and light. A feeling that has once again been created through the unusually high ceilings. There are interesting design elements right throughout this home, and Alan and his team worked extremely hard to deliver a home that includes the latest joinery, concealed blinds, recessed external heaters and commercial material inclusions to the outdoor entertaining area. The entire building process was an exciting process of evolution as the home came to life and the client sought to customise interesting areas throughout the design and build process. I'm now in the outdoor area, which looks directly back into the beautiful ensuite we were just looking at. And I can't work out which would be nicer, to sit in there and look out at the beautiful pool, or here and look back into the bathroom. They're both stunning. And across here, we have the gorgeous alfresco area. It's light and bright, but it's very cosy and protected from the elements, so the perfect place to entertain family and friends. Highlights of this space are without a doubt the outdoor kitchen and pool with a separate spa. It really does offer the perfect retreat and spot to kick back and relax. The window awning is not only visually appealing but also practical as it provides added protection from the weather. Being able to virtually join the inside open plan living area with the alfresco space via the oversized sliding doors is also an added bonus and continues the theme of natural light which flows right throughout this lovely home. It's nearly time for us to go, but this is what you can look forward to seeing on next week's show. We'll visit another of Metricon Home's latest display home offerings. We'll talk about home security, and Andrew has the latest bathroom looks and trends. Another interesting show, so I hope you can join Andrew and me then. I've been invited to stay for a coffee, which I'm looking forward to. Now, if you'd like to see more of Alan Shepherd's beautiful homes, you can look up his website, alanshepherd.com.au.
Building ideas, lots of great ideas you really need to know. Building ideas.
Building Ideas proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.